The temperature of copper coin is increased by 80%, 80 degrees Celsius. Its diameter increases by 0.2%. Okay, that is delta T over here is equal to 80 degrees Celsius, and the increase in the diameter, that is delta D over here, will be equal to 0.2%. Okay, 0.2%, that is delta D by D will be equal to 0.2%. Okay, so we have to find out the various things, that is the increase in the area and everything. First of all, understand that whenever I consider a copper coin, okay, or any type of coin, its shape will be cylindrical. So let this be the radius, okay, and let this be the diameter, the entire distance, let it be the diameter, let this be the height. Okay, now first of all we will find out the increase in the area. We will find out the increase in the area over here. Now delta A by A will be equal to 2 times delta D by D. This equation is obtained by the formula. The area will be equal to, the area over here will be equal to pi r, or I can say that it will be equal to, if I take the entire surface area, it will be equal to 2 pi rl. Okay, it will be equal to 2 pi rl if I take the entire surface area. If I take only the percentage rise in the area of a face, if I take the face over here, for the face it will be equal to pi r square. For one face it will be equal to pi r square. So delta A by A will be equal to 2 times delta R by R, which is equal to 2 times delta D by D. Okay, so basically it will be equal to 2 times 0.2, which is equal to 0.4%. Okay, so option number A is correct over here. Okay, option number A is correct over here. Percentage rise in the thickness. Okay, now thickness is a single dimension and diameter is also one dimension. So the change in diameter will be equal to the change in the thickness over here, will be equal to the change in thickness over here. So percentage change in thickness should also be equal to 0.2%. So option number B is incorrect. If I consider option number C, change in the percentage change in the volume is 0.6%. Let us find out this value. Okay, so now volume over here will be equal to pi r square L. So basically change in volume will be equal to, or pi r square T. Okay, if I take T, it will be equal to pi r square T. So percentage change in volume will be equal to 2 times the change in the radius plus change in the thickness, which is equal to 2 times the radius or the diameter. The change in the thickness over here is given as 0.2, plus the change in thickness will also be equal to 0.2. Change in diameter or radius is 0.2 and change in thickness will also be equal to 0.2. When I calculate this part, it will be equal to 0.6%. So option number C is also correct. Okay, let us see option number D. Okay, let us see option number D. The coefficient of the linear thickness of the copper is this much. Okay, let us find out this value. We have to find out the coefficient of linear expansion of the copper. Okay, so now over here the alpha over here will be equal to delta L divided by L into delta T. Okay, so change in length over here is given as the change in length or the diameter, basically length or any given length or the diameter will be equal to 0.2%. so this is 0.2 into percent, it will be equal to 10 raised to minus 2 divided by delta T. Delta T over here is given as 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it will be equal to 80. So basically it will be equal to 1 by 4 into 10 raised to 1 by 4 into 10 raised to minus 4. Okay, 1 by 4 into 10 raised to minus 4, which is equal to 0.25 into 10 raised to minus 4. Okay, it will be equal to 0.25 into 10 raised to minus 4. Okay, so option number D is also correct. So the correct answers are A, C and D.